The motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg.
What's going on with you, man? It's your boy Big Romeo.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Big Nick.
What's going on with y'all, man? At the end of the day, what problem,
So
man?
I asked it. Why that didn't change?
If we live right now. Remember we said we was gonna go back in and change it like because you couldn't find out how to do it.
No, we did. Yeah.
We found out how to change it on the main one.
I wonder if I gotta do it on here.
I mean, you can always edit your video.
I thought it was gonna put this up there. I didn't know it was gonna keep it like that. Anyways, hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to the channel. We had took a intermission.
Quick intermission, quick break. We back at it. Right back at the money, right back at the grind. What poppin', man? As y'all already know, we was having a little intermission time, and during that intermission time, we was thinking about the things that well, prior to us leaving, we was all discussing the things that changed. You know what I'm saying?
I can't hear nothing you saying. You must have turned it down.
Nah, it's all the way up. You just ain't got your headphones on, so I was speaking into the mic, and because I'm speaking into the mic, I don't want to speak too loud.
Yeah, if you're gonna be talking like that, I'm gonna have to put the headphones.
Bad back then. Y'all give me 1 second. Cut that John all the way up. That John all the way up. That John up. Got it on here. Alright. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Right. What problem? What we talking about tonight?
You the one that came up with your voice about to go die.
I got the banner right now. What we talking about tonight, bro?
I don't think it's plugged up.
Plug up Nando. We back at it. Back in the grind, back in the mid, back in the feelings, back in the trees, back in the trenches, you hear me? What's going on, bro?
These sandwich.
That's my show look good. Hottest spicy made from the house. Good chicken. Good chicken meat. What's going on with what you thinking today? We live. We're gonna have some players come in, witness the greatness.
She might cough in that. She's choking in that.
What's it?
I know you was talking about some stuff earlier.
Hey, before the intermission, y'all already know.
You had.
Yeah. Before I lit intermission, we were talking about stay at home, and if a man or a woman was to stay at home, what would they do for their spouse that is the one that take care of the household, but the women or men that stay at home also take care of the household, and that's what we was discussing about what is expected. You hear me, from the spouse that stays at home and from the spouse that works. Well, that's what our discussion was about. Would you like to talk about that discussion?
Yeah, we can talk about it. We can talk about it. I feel like I said earlier. I feel like some of the stuff that you were saying was a little too much.
I mean, I deleted the last one. We got to talk about it.
I just felt like you just kind of been running out a little bit. Like, how you expect a person to do all that and you ain't giving half of it? Like, You just wanted to do it off of strength of you just paying the bills. I didn't hear nothing about love, you giving her, you doing it for her, or like she just automatically need to treat you like gold drip from your balls. I don't get it.
For those, like I said, we did go ahead and we deleted the other one. So
Yeah, the
for
other one
those
got
who
deleted.
trying to catch up, this is what was discussed. I said if I was the man that brought home all financial income and took care of the home financially, as far as bills and economically, then I feel like once I get home, that I should have like bath water and a plate in a microwave and massage when I get home. Like, babe, I know your day was rough and things like that. You
Where
feel me?
should we put that?
Right there. That's perfect.
It's gonna be ooh, maybe we should put it right here.
There you go. Yeah, we trying to get the trying to get out of the jump line straight on. Trying to get out of this online streaming up. You hear me? We new to this, but we true to this. We gonna make sure that we stay legit to this. You hear
Oh man, no. Okay.
me? Put it right here, bro.
I did not think to do that. I did not think.
Yeah, we back in it bit live in
Let me
effect.
see my move.
Back in here live in effect. You hear me?
Okay, repeat for
All right, so for the newcomers on here as
also
well,
let them know about the other page.
we got BitNet. Follow us on YouTube, BitNet33 on YouTube. Check it out. We live on IG right now as well. You looking for us live on IG? You got questions? You ain't on YouTube? Go to Open Talk, which means open talk. What is spelled OPEN O space PENTALK. We open talk on YouTube as well. What's going on, baby?
Nothing. Go ahead.
So anyway, to pick up
Yeah.
where we left off, you know what I'm saying? We were talking about stay at home moms and stay at home dads and work moms and dads and what we should expect from the other half. You know what I'm saying? If you're a stay at home mom and dad, I personally feel like the stay at home mom and dad should be able to provide for the one who goes out, whether you work from home or if you take care of the bills. That's what I'm saying. My personal feeling is if you take care of the bills, then you should be able to come home to bath, water, ran, food, cook, and a relaxation time. Um, I want to speak from my wife's point of view, but I want her to speak from her own point of view on her beliefs. But that's just my beliefs, you know. And I take the next 30 seconds to speak on my beliefs. My beliefs is like I said, when you come home from a long day of work, your wife in my instance should be like, okay, babe been out working all day, taking care of business.
Oh, don't
Let
feel
me
that you feel like this should happen every day.
yeah. And this is an everyday basis. You know what I'm saying? My husband out working, he been taking care of business. Let me make sure when he get home he got it. And keep in mind this is on a 5 day work week I'm speaking on, not 7 days. This is like on a 5 day
You
week.
can't take back what you said
Nah,
earlier. You said every day
so
of the week.
what I'm speaking is every day of the week, and that's my fault for not putting
I
context.
feel like that's messed up that you switching it out now.
No, because evidently I misunderstood. I thought that was understood. What I'm trying to say is this is on a day to day basis. You feel me? Like as far as work day basis is what I'm speaking on. So what I feel is on a work day basis, if a man works 5 days a week or 7 days, if he works 7 days a week, he has a stay at home wife that has kids at home.
Then that changed how about what I was feeling to say. Now you taking it because at first you said every day of the week, and I have.
I was speaking on work days. I apologize. Go ahead.
Okay, baby.
No,
I'm saying that just changed my opinion of it. Then
what's your new opinion?
I wouldn't have no problem doing it. I wouldn't have no problem with doing it. But you're not just gonna make it because it's you paying the bills. I'm gonna need for a little, but I still stand on my own terms too. I'm gonna need for you to like feel more like I would prefer that the person would understand that I would like some of this reciprocated back. Like I don't have a problem with doing this, but show me the same love in return. I don't want you to just feel because you're paying the bills that I'm just supposed to every day do this. You get what I'm saying? Like that could become stressful. You doing everything, taking care of the kids, and you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You don't want to feel like it's just like you just by yourself doing something.
Right. You don't want to feel overwhelmed as the
Yeah.
partner.
Yeah.
That
Your
has
partner,
to-
he getting his relaxation on, but where's your backing? Who is covering you? You doing all this for him, but it's just because he paying the bills. You get what I'm saying? And Saturday come, you got to get up, cook breakfast, make sure the kids are straight. Do you get what I'm saying? Do you understand?
I get what you're saying, but what I feel is when
You
Saturday
got-
come, if let's say you work Monday through Monday through Friday. When Saturday come, I feel like, hey, at that time it's time for the homie to be like, all right, I know baby been dealing with the kids all week. I've been working all week, but she been making sure I'm good all week. So on them 2 days, that Saturday, that Sunday, I feel like the man should make sure the woman has her relaxation time. In my case, you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
how I feel. I mean, am I wrong for feeling that way? I mean, y'all let us know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let me know because I don't feel like that's a bad trade. Like throughout the week, you take care of me, and on the weekend, I take care of you.
I'm coming. Y'all, my baby. I don't take.
Yo, that's my baby girl, man.
What
My
you need?
baby out hard.
Come on.
Her as a wife, she take care of her business. I don't want no female, nobody to feel like she don't take care of her business. Like when we having discussions, it's more like an open discussion. That's why we call this our open table. Cause we really want it to be like an open discussion to our viewers, to our family, cause we don't see all these viewers to our family. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you feel? Like, what do you feel about the situation? You feel me? Um, it's just how it be, man. Like, real talk. Every day is just like a time where you really just gotta sit back, enjoy life, and enjoy people. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it come down to it, my wife, man, she take care of it. One second, y'all. But when it come down to it, bro, when
Girl.
people and relationships and not just relationships, when it come down, like I'm looking for different topics too, y'all. So that way we can keep this John.
Go get your cup and stop that.
Hey, she tripped. She tripped.
Come here. Go get your cup.
We got her room right. She got food. She got a big 50-inch TV. Like she got toys. Like she got everything to be preoccupied while we trying to do this. And she just wanna still cry and stuff like that. But it's alright. You know what I'm saying? Like
I tell you what, take a nap.
she should have did it. I don't want to take no nap. No, that little lip got the poke. Oh, like I said, yeah, I'm still looking for other topics. That we can
Huh?
talk about. No, we still on that same topic. I was just looking for another topic afterward.
Are we?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Where was I?
You was just person like it's different if it's on like a 5-day basis instead of a
Yeah,
single
at
day
first you
basis.
was when I thought you was talking about every single day. That was like, bro, like, what is wrong with you? Like, why do you think that somebody's supposed to do that for you every single day and they get nothing in return? But just because you pay bills, I'm supposed to do all this for you? That's not fun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And neither do I want to feel like I'm obligated to do anything if you don't.
If you ain't
If
reciprocating
you
the same
ain't
time.
reciprocating the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want some of that back. Like, don't think you about to stress me out all week. The kids stressing me out, you stressing me out, and I'm supposed to I'm supposed to give you my mind and body. After I done had to set up and give the kids half of my mind and my body because I got to run around and play with them. You know what I'm saying? I got to do everything with them, and then when it comes down to you, I got to run your bath, make sure your clothes out. And the type of person you is, you gonna want somebody to wash you talking about washing you up too. I'm not washing you.
Let me explain, because like once again, y'all was
I had to wash the
y'all
kids.
y'all don't remember what. Well, I mean, we deleted the last live, so y'all.
No, I mean you missed it when I said
Nah,
like
I just want to
all
explain.
week long.
I want to explain to the viewers on what I mean. I'm not saying like, I'm not saying like on a day-to-day basis.
No, I'm saying that's what I was saying. Like you want to be spoiled. Like you come home from work. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
Well,
let
I
me
feel. Well,
say,
can I give you a few things that I feel like should happen if you coming home from work? You know how you saying you need to relax from your day and stuff like that. I feel like some old school stuff my grandma used to deal with, my daddy and them, since you were dealing with people all day, I feel like you should go on and pray up some of that stuff off of you before you come before your wife.
so you're saying like on the way home, or if you work from home, before you get up from your workstation,
Pray that stuff off
you
you.
should pray before you get to the dome,
Cause
to the donation of your home.
yeah, protect your covering, cover yourself, because you want to protect. Like you don't want to bring that energy that you had at work into the household. You know what I'm saying? When you come home, you want that to be your layer of peace. Not only asking your wife to do this stuff, but she needs for some of this stuff that you've been dealing with. You don't want to take all them different spirits home with you. So I feel like praying some of that stuff up off of you after you come, even if you work at like you come in the house, and if you need to go in your prayer corner, get in your prayer corner, pray that stuff up off you. You know what I'm saying? And then go your wife and have your me being the wife, I have your stuff set out, but pray that stuff up off you. Don't wait till you go in the bathroom for her to do the duties that you asking her to do, and then you want to. I need to focus. I need this and I need that and I need that and I need you. You know what I'm saying? Because then it sounds naggy. It don't even sound like you really enjoying what she's doing. It sound at that point like it just became another job, and you her boss.
From the woman point of view, I guess. I guess. So from the woman point of view, I guess that makes sense. That make a lot of sense, and I never thought about it in that sense. You hear me? So, in my point of view on that, like, and that's why it's good to have the point of this show, which is called Open Table. Once again, it's to have an open table talk, to bring everything to the table, discuss your ins and your outs on your feelings, and to come to this table with understanding of both points of view. I feel like she understood my point of view, and I feel like I understood hers. And the reason why I say that, she's like, I don't see no problem with doing X, Y, and Z as long as I get 2 days out the week. I don't see no problem with me doing X, Y, and Z as long as I'm getting the same in return. You know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with a person feeling like as long as they getting the same precipitation in return or reciprocation in
And
return.
all you asking for them to do is pray over themselves before they come to you. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And that's real. That's real. At the
Leave
end,
them demons at the door. Don't let them come in there with you.
so look, on another tip, let's say like how you feel about those type of men who, yes, my wife, but we have open table talk to understand each other feelings, because you never know your wife and you never know your husband. Doesn't matter if y'all together 5 years or 10 years or 50. Everybody's always changing on a day to day basis. So your mindset when you got older might not be the same mindset you have when you're younger. You know what I'm saying? So don't think, oh, that's his wife. He should know how she feel, or that's her husband. She should know how he feel.
Constantly growing.
Bro, we constantly growing, we
Constantly
constantly
getting to know each other.
evolving, we constantly learning, and that's what make our relationship strong
Iron
because
sharpens iron.
that's it. Like what she always said to me, and she said, "Babe, we iron sharpen iron. Like we iron sharpen iron. Real talk. Like we real deal be like iron sharpen iron 24/7
That
with
tea
her.
good.
Hey, baby, check the shit out.
That sweet tea good, y'all.
She made this joint from scratch. When it come down to like when you,
Give me that.
hey, you loud.
Before you spray yourself in the face.
What she got?
She got my deodorant.
At the refrigerator?
Yeah.
She true. That's a little spray joint. You know, we try to keep that down straight. You know? Every day, it's the same old thing. Nope.
Come here, little busybody.
Nope. She running. Gotta put the paws up.
Sorry, sweet baby. Come on.
Every day, man. We always learn. We always reciprocate. Oh, we got this though. One thing I said about my wife, anybody got my back like my wife got my back. You hear me? Like real talk. But that's how I know I always made the right decision. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a good. That's real good. Like when motherfuckers sit back and they think that they know everything. Don't nobody know none of that. They don't know. You know what I mean? Like when it come down to it, bro, I try to be the best man that I can be. She try to be the best wife that she can be. And the best thing about that is we both trying the best that we can try. And we both doing the best that we can do. And with us knowing that, like that's why we constantly have growth and we constantly have change because when it comes down to it, our relationship ain't perfect. Our relationship ain't stars and we don't try to assume like it's stars and but one thing about us, we ain't fake. She ain't fake. She fuck up. My wife would come to me and she say, "Hey, that was on me." I fuck up. I say, "Hey, that was on me," and it might not be the same day. It might be a couple of days later, a month later, 2 weeks later,
A year.
a year later. But we come to each other and we say, "Hey, babe, you were right.
I was wrong.
I was wrong." Like that's why we able to grow. And with that being said, the biggest thing that you got to remember, like we said, a week, a day, a month, a year, all that is time, bro. Most people nowadays they give up on relationships before they even have time in a relationship. Like they be like, man, that motherfucker wasn't there for me because they weren't there for you for 2 days. Y'all relationship was 2 months. That person didn't respond for you for 2 days. And you like, man, that motherfucker fake as hell. Me and my wife, we done went weeks about argument that we had 3 weeks ago. You understand what I'm saying? Like, bro, y'all gotta really realize how this shit go. Hey, baby.
Huh?
They just said the battery's still low. Did you plug it up?
I told you it wasn't plugged up.
I thought you did.
No, I ain't. Oh. Is it plugged up down here?
Follow the cord, babe. The cord right there.
It's plugged in. Maybe you don't got it plugged all the way into the machine.
That jump plugged.
No, it's not. Child, the thing never was plugged in. Oh, I ain't covered the camera. Is it? I'm sorry. Yeah, it was up under the laptop.
Look, now that jump bright.
Yeah,
that's me, y'all.
It was underneath the. When you thought that you did it, you probably didn't.
Yeah, I'm up there. But look, when it come down to it, though, man, like I respect the fuck out of my wife because one thing about it, wrong or right, Shawty gonna come talk to me. Wrong or right, I'm gonna come talk to her. Even if I feel like, man, I ain't never saying this shit, I ain't never doing it. End of the day, bro, that's my best friend, bro. My actions speak louder than my words. I might feel like, bro, I can't talk to my wife about this, but get what? We still gonna talk about it eventually. it's still gonna come out eventually. It's still gonna come there eventually.
Yeah, I mean,
Like real
you had
shit.
made a statement earlier. I heard it, but I said I wanted to ask him what he was saying. But I guess you explained it more what you were trying to say now. But you have to heard you said something about we talk or we done been on conversations for weeks or something like that.
Yeah, I said we might start off a conversation. We both might be like, man, fuck this shit. I ain't finna. He don't understand, or I don't understand what she's saying, or she don't understand what I'm saying, or he don't understand. Eventually, a conversation gonna come back up, and when it come back up, we'll have more understanding because we understood how that person felt the first time. At least from my point of view.
Yeah,
I don't want to speak on
yeah,
her
no,
point of
I
view.
noticed that too. Like when we do like have a moment where we both don't understand what the other one is saying, and we so hell bent on trying to make the other person understand what the other person is saying, like it do become a lot of pressure on both of us, and we get so angry. Like we be getting angry, y'all. That just be sad. It's so funny how angry we be getting, but we don't mean to. It just be like we want each other to understand the other one point of view so bad, and it just be like we'll just come back to it, and we don't mean to circle back around to it because really we just that angry,
We ain't holding this shit. Did she just come back up?
and then it'll come back up in a like a scenario like we'll see somebody,
We can be watching the show,
yeah, and
and all of a sudden it'll come back up. That's somebody you know.
what they say, what's up, fam? What's up?
Man. But look, when it come around to it, man, this is just open talk, man. Y'all knew y'all coming in, subscribe to us, man. This open talk, we trying to do our own little podcast. We have people come through, talk. We got our own. It's three of us right now. One of us ain't here right now, but we all try to have open talk. You hear me? Just to introduce.
Yeah. But y'all, we be getting into it, boy. That just be funny. But then when we do finally, like his example he was giving, we have been watching the show, and something me and his little silly butt done been into it about.
It'll come up.
And we be sitting over there looking like, well, I don't like how they handle that. And then we'll be sitting over there talking about how they handle it, and what. Then we'll start thinking about ourselves, so we start stepping on our own toes.
We be like, bro, we could have handled that a lot better than what we did.
Yeah,
Like,
we like God really be working with us in the midst of our marriage. Like it's crazy. God really does work with us.
somebody said they would donate, but my money is too too inappropriate to you.
Ah, I tell you the way you set up, you gotta check it in the savings. It's okay. You just being here is enough. That's support. Thank you.
Hey, real talk. Like I said, just subscribe, man.
If you know any people else, just bring them on.
Hey, real talk. We here, bro. We trying our new podcast, man. We bought this equipment. We gonna try to do what we gotta do and invest in ourselves. You hear me? Like real talk. We go through marriage counseling every day.
Yeah, like I said, it's crazy how God be dropping gems for us, and we'll pick them up, and then we'll still be sitting around here, man. We don't call our parents, getting on our parents' nerve, y'all. The way we be, the way them folks got us calling their phone.
once again, what I realized, you always a kid, bro. Like your parents can be 50, you 40, you 30, you still gonna call your parents for their advice. You hear me? Hey man,
But the
look.
best thing I can say about both our parents, his mom and my dad, they always put God first in every conversation. They always put God first and tell us they gonna pray for us. They always do that.
The first thing
The
they
first
say.
thing they always say, they gonna pray for us. They let us know that we can get through it and to suck it up. We ain't dealing with nothing that they ain't had to deal with before. But for his mom and my dad, like I give them big props for dealing with both of us.
Like real talk, bro. We like two irons, bro. Like what nigga, we like two swords, bro. We both sharpen the motherfucker, can hurt each other like a motherfucker. But one thing about it, it's about the person that's wielding it. You hear me? Like we care, we truly care about each other. Like we truly give a fuck about the other person's life. You hear me? And like, as long as you truly give a fuck about the other person's life,
You don't want to see that person
you want them to
succeed and
succeed.
do well.
Like, this my wife, bro. Like, real shit. This we go through shit. My parents are so bad. I will escape from the home. Hey, whatever you going through, man. They said my parents are so bad, I will escape from the home in 1 year. Look, if you feel that way, bro,
Baby,
look.
we're going to pray that everything happens for you in a positive way. I pray peace in your parents' marriage. I pray peace over your parents. I pray that God go forth and move on your behalf. I pray that God war over you in the spirit, war over your parents' relationship. I pray that nothing but positive things step forward for them. If not by move by today, by in the future, that they wrap it up and get it together in God's name.
And I'm gonna say this though, whatever you going through, bro, or one or whatever, I don't want to miss Kasu because everybody's song. You hear me? At the end of the day, if you gotta feel like you finna escape in 1 year, do what you gotta do. Be happy for you.
I pray
Time
peace
will
for all
heal
of you.
all. You hear me? Time will
Mhm.
heal all. No matter what you going through, no matter if y'all seeing eye to eye, y'all ain't seeing eye to eye, it's gonna be all right. My father. Hold on, I gotta get a little close. What is that? My father is a drinker. He treats bad to me. He treats bad to me. Says do not go to school to me. So I have to do it. Hey, go prove that nigga wrong.
Baby, you go to school and you achieve all your goals.
For real.
And I'm gonna be real, that ain't him. That's that liquor talking.
For real.
That man wants so much.
He dealing with his own pain.
Yeah, he dealing with his own pain. That ain't him. That's that liquor. My dad used to be an alcoholic. That's that liquor talking. And if my dad can get delivered from it, your dad can too.
For real. I want y'all to realize, bro, like, when a person drink a lot, that mean that they trying to mask how they truly feel. And just so happen you right there in front of them. So when it comes out how they feel, it's gonna come out to you. You go to school, bro. You do what you gotta do.
Especially if you're I believe you're very intelligent because you wouldn't be saying you about to escape.
Hey,
I'm just saying to you, like, you keep up the good work. You keep working hard in school. You keep persevering. You hear me? You
For
don't
real.
let nobody stop you. You don't let no devil in hell get in your way. You keep persevering.
For real. Don't let nobody hold you back. And one thing about this, bro, like I said, this open talk, bro. We here, bro. We read your comment. We read anybody comment that feel like they're going through something, just want to talk. Bro, we here, bro. Like real talk. A lot of people, bro, they feel like they ain't got nobody to talk to or not understand. Bro, we always here to understand y'all. We here to feel y'all. Thank you for motivating me. Man, like, we appreciate that we motivate you, but you motivate yourself, man. Like, you already had a goal. You just wanted reassurance that you was doing the right thing. You doing the right thing. Do what you got to do for you, and just know time will heal your relationship.
It will. You just keep praying. And even if it look like it's not working out right at the moment, you let God do the work. You hear
For
me?
real.
Because I'm telling you, as a person that is beginning and walking by faith and not by sight, you have to believe in those things that you're asking God for. And you, baby, let me tell you something. All things through Christ. You remember that. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you.
Like, real. So, one thing about me and my wife, bro, we've been together 9 years, bro. We weren't always motivators. We always like, why us? Why we got to motivate motherfuckers? But one thing about it, we realized we got good advice because we've been through a lot. We dealt with a lot. And one thing about us, she coming right back, y'all. One thing about us, we gonna do what we gotta do, and we gonna make sure that we tell y'all the right thing because we always had questions and we always wanted answers. And we felt like we ain't never had nobody to talk to. You're welcome, bro. Like, we always felt like that. But one thing about it, when we realized we had people to talk to, or people that understood whether she was right or I was right, or she was wrong, I was wrong, bro. That's why we wanted to do this open table, this open talk, bro, because we wanted people to come to us, bro, and be like, hey, I'm dealing with this. And you can hear it from a female, little male point of view. I'm not always the right answer. I'm not always the political answer. Sometimes I just keep it real, bro. I might cuss, I might come straight like you my family. Because you are my family. Whoever that subscribe or join our channel, bro, you my family. So if I come to you like you my brother, my sisters, because I love y'all. I really want y'all to make it in life, relationships, job, whatever. Like I really want y'all to make it, bro. If y'all really want to have a conversation, bro, y'all don't feel like y'all can make it, come on this channel, bro. Like we here. You hear me? I wish my dad was like you. Hey, I ain't your dad, but if you ever feel like this, you need to talk, bro. We here, bro. Every day we gonna come online. We gonna talk to y'all. If you dealing with anything, like talk to us, man. Like what you dealing with, what you feeling. You know what I'm saying? You can type it. We, bro, this real talk, bro. We real talk, man. At this table, bro. Anything at the table, we gonna talk to you. Like, don't hold that shit in. If you feeling something, man, say that shit. If you feeling like that you hurt, speak that shit. Don't hold that shit, cause that shit eat you, bro. That shit eat at you. That shit hurt you. That shit right there, man, it manifests in you. And yeah, it manifests your motivation, but also manifests your hatred. And you shouldn't have hatred for no one. Want everybody to succeed, even those who do wrong to you. Because guess what? When they do succeed, you gonna be like, bro, I'm happy for you. Congratulations. When your dad get off that liquor, you gonna be happy for him. You gonna be like, bro, I'm proud of you, dad. Like I always knew that you can do it. When your dad stop drinking, it's gonna happen. For real. That's real talk, y'all. I want y'all to really realize, bro, like y'all special, bro. We special, y'all special, and everybody got their motivation. I'm talking, bro, because my wife doing some things right now with our daughter, and she gonna come right back, you hear me? And she gonna have her input. And when she have her input, you can give her some candy, bro, if you want to. She only had two. She don't be weak and sugar. I give her the candy. Hey, I really appreciate you. So what you going to school for? Talk to us like when you do leave the home, what you want to be, what you want to do. Talk to her. Yeah, and anybody else, like we see we got two people in here so far. We got one person talking like what y'all want to do. That's good. All right, hey, you have a good one. Hey, subscribe. We here, bro. I appreciate you. Y'all ever need to talk, holler at us. Somebody said I gotta go. Y'all got a good stream, and they said, I have to go right now. They gonna subscribe. They gonna, do their thing.
Oh, hi. We're back. I'm back. I'm back, y'all. Whew, that little one is busy.
We still got somebody else on the too, though. But they quiet, so we can keep on with our combo. You know what I'm saying? We read out all remarks. We try to apply to as many as possible. But bedtime.
I'm gonna let you read because I can't see too good. Way back here. I mean, I can see, but I don't want to read.
I'm gonna say you 20/20 vision.
I can see everything that's being said. I'm just not gonna read it. I'm gonna let him do it because y'all like he likes to do that stuff. I stick to my strengths. I let my husband be him.
Yeah.
I'm learning to let my husband be him, and he's learning to allow me to be me.
Hey, that's the
I don't want nobody to think that, like, because we have kids too, and like we argue like cats and dogs sometimes. You know what I'm saying? To the point like our kids be like, bruh, mom, bruh, dad, y'all need to chill. You know what I'm saying? And
this
we go back
and your kids look at you and say, bro, y'all true.
And we go back and apologize to them, and we try to fix what we do wrong. So we do try to make it okay, because I don't want to get up here and fake the phone. Like me and this man is just perfect.
We ain't faking shit. One thing about it, me and my wife, we said this shit on we got a Twitch too. We said this shit on Twitch. We ain't fake at all, bro. We gonna be real with y'all. Y'all gonna see, hey, they mad at each other today. Look how they act.
I pray y'all never have to see that.
Or they gonna be like, hey, they got each other back. Like real shit, bro. Like, bro, we go through shit. We human. One thing I done noticed about streams or about people that do this shit, like they don't keep that shit authentic sometimes. Sometimes they want to act so perfect. You feel me? We ain't perfect, bro. We ain't gonna act like we don't deal with shit, bro. We deal with shit, bro. Like real shit.
And we grew up dealing with it too. That's how come we can relate to what you're expressing.
And hey, and we still growing. One thing about us, baby, since I met her, she always said, baby, you ain't dealing with shit, you growing. You're
growing through every situation. And I want y'all to take that keynote and remember, You're not going through, you're growing through. They gone, baby.
It's cool. Just like they can't smoke on come. Yeah.
I hope they ain't got offended by me saying we ain't perfect.
Nah. They already said they had to go in the second anyway.
Both of them.
I think they was on that jump together. But it's cool, like just like they joined in, you know what I'm saying? Some more people will.
I hope they do. That was a blessing. And it was the youth. I love that.
Like real talk, bro. Like we on that right now. We on that real shit that they said back in over hood we used to stay on. Y'all like.
Well, we gonna move around
like,
from that.
Nah. I wasn't gonna say it, but it's just like damn. Like somebody just real deal was appreciative of our advice. Somebody was real deal like listening to us. Yeah. Like they ain't families, don't know you. They just like, bro, y'all.
I just pray that like we continue, but like we was piggybacking back on the marriage stuff and how we get into it real bad. Like I'm glad that we are learning to cope with a lot of our pain,
our growth, our past relationships.
And that's a lot of healing from past relationships that had to go forth in this marriage.
And one thing I realized, I was in the beginning of our marriage, I was the nigga to be like, bruh, I ain't going through shit. I ain't feeling this. I ain't feeling it. But then as I got older, me and her, we started realizing, like, we started staying together years, not days, not months, not weeks. Like, it turned to years after years after years. I started realizing, damn, she was right about a lot of shit. Because a lot of shit, and even on her behalf, like a lot of shit, bro, that we dealt with in our past relationships before each other, it still affects us to this day sometimes. Like trust issues, motherfucking.
I won't say so. I wouldn't say so, no. Cause I feel like in the beginning of when we first came, and got into the point where we are now in our relationship, yeah. But where I am trying to go now spiritually, no. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dealing with that in my heart, whether I can trust you, because trust you or not. Let me tell you something. It was real good. Like I don't deal with whether I can not trust you or trust you or not no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, because God really worked with me with that, with the offense. Once you give yourself to God and someone does something wrong to you, the offense is no longer on you. They're offending the God in you. So you're offending God. It's not me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and it's crazy because I used to walk by that law in my flesh unknowingly, because if somebody would steal something from me, I'd be like, they must have needed it. I wouldn't get mad. You know what I'm saying? I would say, oh, they must have needed it. And you know what I'm saying? Ain't no need me getting upset about it. And me just thinking like I already was practicing what I'm speaking now. So maybe that is why it's a lot easier for me to understand that law.
Because there's been times where I ain't never think I felt that way. And that's real shit. Because it took me a lot, bro. Hey, my wife tell you, bro, like, sometimes, even still today, bro, I can still act like, or some shit can really be nonchalant to me that can really be important, bro. Like, feelings, all this shit, like, bro, some that might be small to me might be big to you. You feel me? And, like, I'm learning, like, you really got to be entwined with your spirit. You got to be really entwined with your heart, because a lot of times a person can come to you, like my wife, on a whole journey, and sometimes it fucks with me that I'm not on this journey with you, but I know I'm not ready. You understand? Like mentally, I'm not ready, and but seeing the motivation in her to keep every day preserving, persevering, not preserving. No, I meant to say preserving, because she preserved her energy for the right shit. She don't preserve her energy for negativity. She don't preserve her energy like, bro, we all start off the day on a full battery, like your phone. You use that motherfucker, guess what? Your energy level, just like your phone, that hoe gonna go down. So my wife learned. She knows how to preserve her energy, bro. Like she knows how to. I ain't indulging in this. It could be a TV show. I be like, babe, let's watch this. They ain't finna fuck with my goddamn energy.
I ain't
It's
ready
a
for that.
TV show.
Cause
No,
y'all.
that shit drained me because I can't like. I'm gonna say I like watching Tubi and shit. I like watching hood movies. I like watching the shit on TV, and it's because of my upbringing and because of how the shit I relate to. So I can relate to a lot more Tubi movies than a lot more mainstream sitcoms. You know what I'm saying? Or mainstream movies. Like a lot of that is too fake. It ain't realistic, and it's hard for me to relate. Like yeah, it's okay for me to watch it every now and then. But Tubi movies, I can watch them motherfuckers all day because sometimes it's more realistic. You know what I'm saying? Tubi sitcoms, I can watch it because it's more realistic. And my wife would tell me, "No, babe, we gotta watch it." No, I'm trying to watch something funny. I'm trying to indulge in something amazing. Like let's watch something funny. But that's her first thing. I ain't gonna lie. Let's watch something funny. She like to laugh.
Y'all, I'm a clown, so I like to watch clown stuff. I like to laugh. I like to laugh. I love Kevin Hart. I love what's Garrett, not Garrett. What's my boy? Gary Owens. Yeah. I love him. I love Carlos Miller. I love Cat Williams. I love Ced the Entertainer. I love Steve Harvey. I love what's my other boy? You was watching him earlier today. On he's one of the kings of comedy.
Steve Harvey.
No. One of the original
D.L. Hughes.
I love him. Don't let me forget Dave Chappelle. Don't let me forget who my other boy is. Chris Rock. Like y'all. Oh, don't let me forget all the Wayans. All of you.
She love all the Wayans,
especially Martin. That's my favorite. Like y'all, I love. Oh, don't Martin. Can't forget Martin, Gina, and all of them. I love the whole cast. You know what I'm saying? Like I love to laugh. Laughter feeds my soul. It makes me feel good because I'm bubbly.
See me, I ain't grew up on too much laughter, too much joking. I grew up on like realistic shit, like gangster shit.
I mean, what
like,
you mean? Comedy is realistic because people are laughing. People are.
I wasn't saying that, baby.
Oh boy, don't get me started.
I wasn't saying because when I got with you, I realized it's a side of me that is like that. Like it's a side of me that is comedic. It is a side of me that understands the comedic standpoint on a lot of shit. So I wasn't saying that shit at all. You feel me? What I was saying was they go back to what we were saying about Iron Shop. I went into anime. She got me into anime. That shit. I went into too many comedy movies. She got me into that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, let me forget Miss Pat. I ain't female. I love all female comedians. Cause y'all, if it wasn't for y'all women, like y'all wouldn't have got me through a lot of stuff in life. I don't even want to name y'all because it's so many of y'all that I got so much respect and love for. Like I can't even put on. I just know that you female comedians, I love them all. I love all of you.
That's real. And even to the male, man. Like I know, and no disrespect to my wife, and no disrespect to no female comedian. Like I know a lot of y'all like men been dominating. It's time for the women. But we can't forget, like, from a man point of view, I cannot forget men didn't always have it this easy either. Especially not a black man. Like, it's a lot of times y'all want, like, y'all paid the way for black women, and black women gonna pay the way for a lot of more motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. If it weren't for y'all niggas taking that chance to get up there and try to be in front of these cameras, we was always known to be funny to our peers, bro. Like comedians, I got a lot of respect for y'all because it's one thing to be funny to your peers or your significant other, but it's a whole nother thing to be funny to 60, 70,000 motherfuckers selling out arenas. Because you got to be able to connect at some point with 60,000 motherfuckers to make them want to come see your show. Like that's talent, bro. Like real shit, that's fucking talent, bro. I hope I can connect with 60 motherfuckers just talking my shit. Cause that's what comedians do. I watch Gary Orange, bro. I ain't never think I'd be laughing at a white nigga. But the real shit.
You just gave him his props. He love you. Just call him Gary.
Real shit though. I ain't never think I'd be laughing at no white nigga, bro.
You gave Gary his props. You
But
just call him a nigga.
bro, funny as fuck. Like, bro, would go through real life shit that you would go through as a regular nigga. And you be like, bro, real shit. Like, if he dated a a black woman or a white woman, I think bro still would have been going through the shit. And he still would have been able to relate. Whether a black woman or a white woman, it was his wife. Bro just a nigga, and he just came out light skinned. He can't help it. Like, real shit. Kevin Hart, bro, that's another nigga. Dave Chappelle, that's another nigga. Like I'm just going out some of the women, some of the men that my wife was just speaking. Like, bro, y'all niggas really paid the way for niggas like Carlos Miller, DC Young Fly.
Yeah, DC.
Motherfucking Chico. Nigga, all y'all, like, they paid the way for y'all, and y'all paving the way for other motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real shit. I fuck with that shit because, bro, my wife was even gonna do that shit. I was gonna support the fuck out of her. She thought about doing comedy, like, real shit. I'd have thought about doing comedy. Like, real shit. I might not be funny to a lot of you motherfuckers.
Nah, you funny.
I ain't funny. And she might feel like I'm funny. And that's you know what? That made me feel good that my wife feel like I'm funny. Because that made me feel like at least I connect with her. I don't give a fuck if I connect with anybody else. I connect with my wife.
Oh, Lord. Y'all just mad.
But I missed it. You was being sarcastic.
No, baby. I wasn't being sarcastic in that moment.
What?
I was really laughing at you because I think, like, I look at you as very talented when it comes to a lot of stuff, and I sometimes feel like you downplay your own self, like, and it makes me so frustrated because I be like, he doesn't know how great he is. Well, I got show him, and then something happened, and you be like, woman,
Stop praying for me. I just told that nigga I will come to my wife. It just happened. We transparent as fuck. It just happened. My wife prayed for me. She said, I pray your healing. And I told my wife some situations happened in my life. I said, babe, stop praying for me.
he asked for healing.
Like, stop praying for me. Stop bringing up shit that I think I got rid of.
I didn't bring it up.
But God knew, all right, you said pray for his healing. He think he got rid of this healing. Let me come hit him with this.
But that's what you wanted to come up. You want that stuff to come up so you can heal from it.
Real shit. Real shit. Excuse me, y'all. Trying to grab something.
Oh, snap.
Yes, Lord.
Some buzz.
There we go. Yeah, it was buzz, but I just fixed it. It was on. Sorry about that, y'all. I fixed it up.
Must have been loud.
Is that just sound like a little buzzer, like a little bumblebee in the mouth. Somebody said they subscribed. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
But you heard mine. Like I said.
Yeah, that was annoying. That was God showing us we're going in the right direction. Cause I thank God for us getting back up here, and I thank God for allowing using us. And He's going to continue doing more. And I hope that we really keep reaching out. And I hope that if there's youth that need loving,
Old people, you
know what I'm saying? But you know what? My heart goes to the youth because they are the future. You get that?
I was told that in school. So yeah.
And it's a lot of kids out there just like that young man or woman, young lady or whoever. I don't know because I can't, see from back this far what the name is, but please don't take offense. But if there are other kids out there, come on, baby, we'll talk to you. I will pray with you,
No disrespect. We'll talk with you. We won't talk to you. We'll talk with you.
I mean, well, that's pretty much what we're doing.
Right. I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing. Because I want motherfuckers to know. I want motherfuckers to know just like my wife wants y'all to know, bro. We here to talk. We here to talk. We here to listen. We here to show understanding. And believe it or not, we might seem older, but even for the youth, like sometimes y'all need that ear. Cause real shit, y'all ain't got that ear no more. Even if you're in the street, like bro, I used to be in the streets, bro. Sometimes, bro, y'all might be like, bro, I need an OG to holler at me. We got to keep that shit PG on this motherfucker, but holler at me. Like real shit, like motherfucker want to come, bro. I'm going through this. Well, I got this up. I got that up, bro. I can tell you, bro, from my advice, not saying what to do, but just an advice. Bro, you a grown man and grown woman or a young man or a young woman, y'all gonna do what the fuck you wanna do. All I can do is give my opinion, bro. All my wife can do is give her opinion. If y'all take those opinions and y'all run with them, man, run with them. Just like homie said, I wish I could donate, bro. We ain't doing this shit for donations, bro. We doing this shit because we truly give a fuck about any and everybody, bro.
Yeah, I didn't even know they had a thing up there for you to donate. That's the crazy. I didn't even know. I was just like, oh, okay. When he said that, I was like, oh.
You like, all I got is $20, bro. We don't want your donation.
We don't want your money.
You donate,
Well,
you donate.
If you donate, you donate. But what I will say is, we're here for
the realistic.
For the realistic, yeah.
We here because we realistically give a fuck about you, motherfuckers. Like we realistically want people to succeed. We realistically give a fuck about your well-being. I am. Like I already explained. If I'm talking, it's because I'm looking at y'all like family, and I talk to y'all like family. I don't talk to y'all like fans or subscribers. Talk to you motherfucker like you my family. Nigga, you subscribe to this motherfucker, you my family. You my cousin, nigga. I'm gonna holler at you like you my cousin. Go sit down, do it. Okay.
What she say? I'm coming. I'm coming. Mom. Is she taking?
Real shit, bro. Like, we go through shit. We do things. We have fun. We enjoy our life. Bro. We got this. If it,
Go pee.
Hey, I need y'all to realize, bro, when I'm going through this shit, I'm really looking like, we looking for topics. We looking for motherfucking content. Like real shit. Hey, I be going through the motherfucker. I be looking at shit. Alright, hell no.
Go over there and get your cup. Okay, Deanna. Because you got all this stuff in the floor. Let me see.
I need to go on. Hey, my wife, she put some on earlier. My daughter, she was fucking with the mic and the shit. And I'm just laughing at somebody come here. They like, yeah, she gonna be a star. She gonna be this. She gonna be that. Shit just funny. Hey, yeah, I really thought she was getting that shit earlier one about me. She really thought she was getting this shit. Man. just looking at some of the comments on their
What
journey.
they say?
She gonna be a star. She gonna. I see you. Da da da. I'm just like these. They really don't know that she gonna be amazing, man. Real shit.
That's why I constantly speak over my kids that they are baby geniuses, that they are geniuses, that they. I want my kids to walk into what they are. You know what I'm saying? That's how come you hear me call them baby geniuses. You know, because you don't want to speak negativity over your kids. You want to speak positive things over your kids. You know, so
Real shit.
I'm very proud of the gifts that God gave me.
Real shit. And guess what?
Your turn. Because she's pushing the.
I'll be right back.
Maybe she just need a little bit of TLC.
You can go ahead and keep talking.
Daddy. What was we talking about?
I was just talking. I was just expressing like my feelings on shit.
On what?
On just life.
No, we was talking about a topic. I was asking where I left off. You guys, long story short, he was talking about us being there for you. I was just happy to see that we were able to be there for you guys, and I hope that we can continuously doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I pray with you. If I ask you not to get her all that cake. Y'all, if you could stuff her with candy all day, she'll look like a piñata. This man love stuffing her with candy. I have to slow him down. Candy is not a meal. Because if it was up to them two, pizza and candy and burgers. Mommy have to lay the law. She want to come out of there. That's all. We're going to end up wrapping up soon. How long we been on here?
But it's an hour now.
We're going to wrap up soon so she can get her personal time. But I am very proud of where we are coming in our relationship, because sometimes it take a little bit of crazy to push out. Sometimes it take a little bit of crazy to push things away so you can come together and work on each other. I'm in the beginning to leave that. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can get mad and say, "Oh, it's your wife this, your wife that, or it's your husband this, your husband that." But sometimes you have to get away from outside things so you two can work on each other, so you can work on your flaws and everything that you guys got going on, just to make sure y'all are a strong team. Like, you don't want to, you want to be like what it the 3-4 rope, like the rope. You want to be unbreakable. Nothing should be able to come or tear you guys apart. Like, you want to be
You should be
unbreakable.
like a link, bro. Like
Yeah.
real shit. The one thing I say about us, nigga,
Someone joined us.
we
I can't
might.
see who it is, but
Where is it?
on Insta.
Oh.
So wave to him for me. Hello. No, the wave, the hand. What the?
Well, y'all know I don't know now. But look, it might be like a link, right? Like, you know how a link got like a pull, right? And folks might think they can pull you apart with that link,
That's
though.
why I said the rope.
That's why I said I'm agreeing with you, baby. It's just something about metal and links that made me think harder and tougher than a rope. You feel me? Not saying that's true. I'm just saying, like, in my mindset, it's like we like a link because we got a lot of space between us. But when niggas pull us to that point, or people or situations pull us to that point, it's like I got him. Nope.
No.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Yeah, we stuck
So
like
I'm
so.
telling you, when you finally understand why your grandparents worked so hard to keep their marriages back in the days, it finally start hitting you like, just why these folks stay together, because of all the hard work that you put in the beginning of it, even the nights where you feel like you should just give up, all the hard work that you put into a marriage.
It's hard, bro.
That lets you know that you actually have the capacity to love someone past what you thought that you had. Like,
Real
marriage
shit.
is beautiful. You gotta go through some of those hardships. I'm not saying be with someone that's like abusive and not willing to change. Because I don't condone that at all.
Real
If
shit.
that person is not willing to change, get yourself
If
out of
that-
that
if that
situation. And that's
abusive
for man or woman.
If that abusive person don't realize they're abusive.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't realize they're abusive. But if you come to like if your significant other come to you and say, hey, you abusive and you in denial and you don't sit back and check yourself and say, well, there was some abusive shit. If that person don't come to you and say, hey, female or nigga, don't come to you and say, hey, you was right. I am abusive. I do need to get or I do need to work on myself. Because it don't matter about them going to go get help. Like I hate when motherfuckers be like, you need to go get help. Because the first thing they'll say is, I'm gonna go get help, but they ain't work on themselves. An abusive person have to work on themselves, and they have to recognize their own flaws before they can go out and seek the help. Because the only thing the help is gonna do is tell you you got a flaw. What you still gonna do to fix your flaw? You already know you got a flaw. If the first reaction that you have is to hit somebody, you got a flaw. That's friendships, relationships, family ship, nigga. All this shit. Like if the first thing, like you get into it with your brother, and the first thing you want to do is fight your brother or your sister or your cousin, your auntie, you got a flaw. If you can't talk shit out, you got a flaw. Because if you willing to hit somebody that you give a fuck about, you ain't gonna give a fuck about hitting nobody else. You understand what I'm saying? Like you really ain't. You got a flaw. Like not to cut my wife out, bro, but she made a point. Like she ain't condoning nobody with violence. And she ain't telling you to stay with nobody with violence. But if they don't realize that they got a flaw and they not trying to fix themselves, and this is a process. This is a day-to-day process. It ain't just about words. It ain't just saying like you gonna climb up a ladder and not fall off. You might, I ain't never gonna cuss you out again, baby. I ain't never. Cause you realize that you talking too hard about a motherfucker. And then y'all get into it and you cuss a motherfucker out. And now you down on yourself. Nah, bro. It's about saying a grown person. Hey, babe, I did it again, but I recognize I did it. I recognize I'm talking to you crazy. And without that person even coming to you like, hey, you fucked up. You talking to me, da 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 da. It's been plenty of time my wife to check me. Nigga, you told me you ain't gonna cuss me out. You cuss me out. Stop calling me a nigga. I ain't no nigga. Cause when I get in that zone, I nigga, da da da, nigga.
Yeah, I do. I be like,
And my wife,
who is you talking to?
she be like, nigga, I ain't no nigga. I'm a queen. No motherfucking nigga. You feel me?
Call me by my birthday, y'all be mad. Call me by my birthday. Don't call me no. Don't call. You can't even call me Nick. I be mad at
Real
y'all.
shit.
Oh, well, calling me by my government. You can't call me nothing.
Real
Then I would
shit.
say, I'm about to tell on you. I'm about to go. Now, we used to handle so much thinking that we used to take on so much thinking that we can handle it. Like y'all, the biggest thing I can say is prayer. It really does help. It really does. And from both parts, not just from just like I ain't saying like sometimes it take that woman to go up in there. And sometimes it take that man to go up in there. But prayer from both parts help.
I ain't gonna lie.
Because like he said, you gotta want to change.
For real.
You can't just say that you want something and then you don't put in the work behind it. Faith without works is dead. So you got to put in that work. Please put it in, especially if you feel like that person is worth you keeping or having in your life. You know what I'm saying?
And that you said a mouthful. It takes two. You can't want something for somebody else that they don't want for themselves. And you can't sit right here and be like, knowing you done with this nigga, be like, I wish that nigga had changed, but you done with him emotionally. Or you done with that female emotionally, but you be like, what I mean by that, let me give y'all an example. You can't be out here doing your thing with a whole nother bitch, and I'm talking to the niggas or females, fuck it. You can't be out here doing your thing with a whole nother bitch or a whole nother nigga, and then you be like, I wish my nigga at home would change. No, you don't. You already doing your thing. You already moving on with somebody else. How you wishing that your nigga or your bitch would change, but yet you out here doing your thing with somebody else? So when they do change, you gonna be like, you ain't changed back then, you ain't gonna believe shit that motherfucker do even if they showing you the change. Cause
How you expecting somebody to change and you ain't even changed?
you ain't even
Don't set
changed.
expectations for someone else that you're not willing to follow.
Oh, God.
I don't like that. Don't set expectations for somebody else that you ain't willing to follow. If you're not willing to go the length that you're asking this other person to grow through, all you doing is pushing them to grow past you.
That's it.
And you're gonna be saying bad looking crazy because you the one doing all the crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna be, and they gonna grow past you. And what's God gonna end up doing while you so busy over there? The grass is so green on the other side. That person, God is girding that person up to go forth and do what He got ready for them. Because God will remove a good thing and give it to someone else. Or God will remove a good thing, especially if He feel like you're not appreciating and taking care of what He giving you and the gift that He gave you. He's gonna take His gift back. He's gonna do His takeys. Mine.
And let me tell y'all something. If y'all into the Bible,
but before He give it back, He gonna make sure He nurture it. He's gonna water it. He's gonna clear all the bad things away from it and around it. He's gonna move all those bad elements from away from it, and He's gonna let you see right there. He's gonna fix them up right in front of your face, and you gonna be sitting over there looking crazy.
Shit.
God's doing a new thing.
Let me tell y'all something, man. For those people who be sitting back and they be, man, baby just put me on another movie I ain't saw since I was a kid, bro. Like the Moses, like the cartoons.
Oh, I love that. Y'all been watching that since I was.
Hey, I see that shit in so much different light as an older person. Moses was a fucked up person. Like Moses was rolling with the fucked up people at first. Like, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? But then when God spoke, bruh did. He ain't want to believe the shit at first. Like on some real shit. God like a OG talking to a young nigga, man. That's how it was when you were growing up. It ain't like that now, bro. You tripping. But then it's just that knowledge that suck in. When he saw that nigga getting beat, my nigga looked up like, man, my nigga up there getting beat like that. But this shit ain't right. And he tried to go check his homie because he thinking, bro, we on the same level. Hey, bro, don't be hitting on him. And then nigga bossed up on him. He realized he ain't no different. They're just like a nigga that got money. And he think because he got money, he ain't no nigga. Bro, you still a nigga. You get pulled over, the police and people still gonna treat you the same way they treat a regular civilian out here in these streets. The only thing they see is your color. And when Moses realized that, he said, you know what, this shit ain't right. And still to this day, they go back to our relationships and whatever. And I said that because we were speaking on marriage. Moses wasn't always 100. The bottom line I was trying to make. Moses wasn't always 100. So don't expect your wife always to be 100. Don't expect your husband always to be 100. Like, no flaws, no shit. You just be like, I want a perfect motherfucker. Man, ain't nobody motherfucking perfect. Ain't no motherfucking body perfect, bro. Put together. Y'all want motherfuckers to be so motherfucking perfect. Y'all want motherfuckers to be so motherfucking perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. And when motherfuckers realize, like, shout out to our new subscriber, Mother said, hey, my partner, my pops is an alcoholic, bro. I feel for you. Protect yourself at all costs. And what I mean by protect yourself, I ain't saying physically, I'm saying mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Pray, nigga. Like my wife told me, pray. Protect yourself physically by making sure that you're ready for anything that comes for the alcoholic, because you never know their mood that they're in. So always have yourself on your P's and Q's. Even when you sleep, you light sleep. Because you don't know what these people think because they ain't in their right state. You understand? Mentally, when there's time to relax. Don't feel like when that person ain't around you, that's your time to relax. Don't feel like you got to be on P's and Q's at 24/7. You got to be on P's and Q's when that motherfucker around you. But when that motherfucker ain't, relaxed. That's where you find your peace. Because without that peace, you going to feel like, bro, I ain't got no peace. This nigga crazy. I got to always be on P's and Q's. I got to go to school. I got to do this. I got to do that. And I ain't never got no peace. bro. Find your peace when you
Prayer
need to find
changes
your
things.
peace.
Praying and fasting. I promise you. That baby, whomever it is, got this.
They got that shit. They got that shit. Like I feel that shit, bro. Like real shit. You got this shit. And baby, no nigga. Which one?
Sit. I guess you moved the mic and stuff around.
I ain't touching mine.
Oh yeah. Well, you weren't in the camera.
Nah, I wasn't close to that one. But like anybody that feels shit, bro, deal with it. If you feel like you hurting, you feel like you're going through shit, deal with that shit. Don't sweep it under the rug. Don't hide it.
But don't try to handle it in the natural. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through all things through prayer. Because I'm telling you, it may seem like it's not working right then and there. But stay in your prayer, stay in your word. Stay in your prayer and stay in your word. Eventually, you're going to get your breakthrough. Eventually, God is going to bring someone around to save you from up out of your hurt. You know what I'm saying? Not to save you, but to be there to guide you through your path. Like God is eventually going to answer. Never give up. That's one thing we always tell our sons and our little ones, you know, our daughters. Never give up. Persevere. Prayer changes things. I know it may seem like, God, you don't hear me. God, I know how many days I got to keep dealing with this, Lord. Like, why me? What God keeps saying, why not you? I'm girding you up. I'm building you up for something better. But guess what? You're going to get through this. You know what I'm saying? You got to believe that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. God does not give this the strength that God is building up inside you guys. Like, you got to understand, like, stay prayed up because it is not easy.
And for anybody that feel like that they dealing with shit and God don't hear you,
God hears you.
Bro, he hear you, bro. He might not come when you feel like he can come, but definitely know he working on a bigger plan at all times. A plan that you, a plan. Nah, that's agreeing with you, bro. Nah, real shit.
You repeat what I said.
But real shit, I'm agreeing. Like when I'm repeating it, it's because I'm agreeing with you. And I want nigga.
Nobody can see you, sweetheart. You lean back. You
right, my back, sorry.
I don't know. It's okay.
You were sitting back, I'm sitting back.
I was trying to pull it since you're sitting back. I gotta pull these back more. So, cause you're only you trying to make sure you don't hurt back. So, okay. Whew. I'm a little shiny. My face was gleaming.
That's all. I want people to realize, bro, like when motherfuckers sit right here, bro, and they go through shit, bro, they feel like that God ain't hearing them. Like what you said, man, people always hear you. Whether it's God, whether it's your relatives, whether it's somebody, and it starts with you just expressing yourself.
Like I said, prayer.
Right. Don't think people as mind readers, bro. Ain't nobody no mind reader.
I mean,
God is the only.
What if you're in a situation where they have reached out to family members and family members are ignoring them?
Reach out to a friend.
What if they done did that? You got to understand where I'm coming from. I'm not telling them to keep going to people. I'm telling them to give God to take their problems to God.
And that's what I'm
saying. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I'm telling them. I'm not saying because what if they're in a situation where they're telling everybody and nobody is hearing them? Then it becomes frustrating on them. Then I'm reaching out and I'm telling you people what's wrong and ain't nobody trying to help me. Give it to God, baby. Because I've been in that situation where I reached out to people and I asked people for help and nobody came to my help. Nobody gave no positive advice. Everything was negative. Nobody understood the pain that I was personally dealing with. I got laughed at. I got talked about. I got judged. And it tore me down. People don't understand the fiery darts that they throw up against a person in the spirit. You understand what I'm saying? People don't understand the negative things that they say really affect people. So when I say give it to God, because I'm one of those people who had to, instead of keep running and trying to thinking this person was going to be there for me, I had to give it to God. I didn't have many, mighty mo. And when I thought I had many, mighty mo wasn't there. They want to play tic-tac-toe. They want to do their own thing. They want to look at my situation. Oh, well, whatever you feel about that, that's on her. Okay, but you know what? I'm gonna start giving my problems to God instead of me coming and looking for you to talk to you, thinking you're supposed to be the person to help me. I'm not putting that weight on you because guess what? You probably got your own stuff you dealing with, and I see that. And you, me bringing you my stuff, you only talking about me behind my back. You not being supportive of me behind my back. They even tell me to my face what you feel about me behind my back. So why I gotta do that? Because it's too much backlashing. I don't want no more backlash. And let me give it to the person I know is not going to judge me, that's possibly that works miracles, that's constantly in prayer for me, interceding for me. God, let me take it to my best friend. Let me go talk to my other best friend that I neglected and I ain't talked to in a minute. And then best friend came, best friend showing out right now. You get what I'm saying? Give it to God. No matter if you feel like you're not being heard. Give your pain to God. That'll stop suicide. That'll stop so much stuff from happening. Depression and everything. I know it sounds crazy, but give it to God. I'm a living testimony. And when God is ready for me to release my testimony, it's gonna be crazy.
And then everybody, man, like the shit that she's saying is 100%. And when it come down to just like, I wasn't saying like talk to this person or that person. I was agreeing with my wife when I said talk to this person, talk to that person. Sometimes God use people to talk to you. You know what I'm saying?
I was speaking for the ones that has went through that down that path and it didn't work out for them. That's what I was reaching out to. And I understand the ones that you're reaching out to is the ones that hasn't opened up but need to open up.
Like a lot of people try to hold this shit. I'm one of them niggas. I hold so much shit. People feel like I don't because I speak my mind, but I don't speak everything that I feel. I hold shit and I speak what I can't hold no more, so I can hold other shit. Cause everybody has a limit where they can just overflow with this, but I know some more shit gonna come, so I gotta dump this out so I can take in some more. I can't hold every goddamn thing. So I reached them boiling points with certain situations, certain people, certain certain times in my life, whether it's job, emotionally, a conversation me and my wife that had about something in the past that I feel like was never resolved. I have to resolve it because if I don't, it's gonna eat at me and it's gonna eat, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna explode on with some more shit that really wasn't big. You understand? Like even at work, whatever. Like if I don't speak on shit, bro, it's gonna the next look thing gonna piss me off. I'm gonna give you an example. Like if I'm at work and I'm coming in late, right? You ain't never said shit about me coming in late, but my performance been dropping. So now since my performance dropping, now you want to come to me and say, hey, your performance dropping, and you late at work, and you this, and you that. But nah, fuck that. Don't come at me about, okay, you can come to me about my performance dropping. Holler at me about that. Don't try to entwine two different things to try to make a point. If you're gonna come at me about one thing, then come at me about that one thing. If you want to come at me about my tardiness or whatever, and this ain't even what's going on at work, y'all. Like I ain't speaking personal, I'm speaking hypothetically. Like if a motherfucker really wanna come at me on that, then come at me on that. Don't try to. I'm gonna wait till I'm gonna get this nigga this rope to hang himself. I'm gonna get this nigga this rope to do this. I'm gonna get this nigga this rope to do that. Nah, man, don't do all that. Come at me on where I'm fucking up. On God, don't come at me if I ain't fucking up. Real talk.
I'm not taking the shirt off. Here.
On real talk. I got somebody join me.
Is it?
It's all right. We gonna probably take about
What's wrong?
about 30 minutes ago. He said we was gonna take an intermission.
Where were you at?
A time, but it's cool.
What time is it now? I was
It's-
trying to wait till it's close to her bedtime.
What?
Didn't you say we put her to bed at 9?
Yeah, that's 40,
That's what I was.
41 minutes. I mean 51 minutes. But it's cool. About 8:30, we'll go about 30 minutes. She just, hey, look, let me tell you, she just be wrong. But she don't even want shit, bro. Like, real talk, she just want to be around.
And while we're doing this, we trying to make it a little bit more professional, even though she in the back. You know what I'm saying? That just let y'all know how real we are and how hungry we are for what we're doing and the purpose that God is trying to push us into and the drive that God is trying to push us into.
For real.
I highly appreciate everything and the fans that are coming in and the things that God is going to do for us as a couple and stepping into this role that God is giving us. So, because let me tell you something, this is new for both of us.
Real, bro, I don't do no cameras. I don't do no microphones. Bro, I'm from the streets. This too much like testifying. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This shit right here is the courts to me. I gotta be careful what I say.
What?
I gotta be careful on a lot of shit because I can't speak on a lot of my past. So I gotta be careful on a lot of shit I say.
Okay, well, you just made yourself a target by saying that.
Nah, I didn't because it could be anything. I could say that just to be on. All right, what I mean by be careful, it can mean like, bro, I gotta watch what I say for viewers who's watching. I gotta understand where they coming from. I can't just come off like I do in the streets or like I did in the streets and just be aggressive and straight action. Sometimes, bro, I gotta be chill.
Calm.
I gotta be laid back. I gotta understand. I gotta feel where folks coming from.
Yep.
I can't just be on the aggressive on all the time. Like, bro, that shit boiled my blood, bro. How a homie came, man, my dad alcoholic. Man, real life, bro, I would have, like, fuck that nigga, bro.
Ooh, no.
But as a partner and as me growing me growing from that little boy, I had to understand, hey man, the grown man, like bro, you gonna make it through your situation. Don't let that affect you. Have time, have patience. It's gonna get better. Because I done learned through time and patience, it's gonna get better.
That is true.
No matter what you going through, bro, time will heal it all, bro. That ain't no talk. Like that's real shit, bro. I don't care what the fuck you going through. Time is gonna heal it.
You know, when I was a little girl, my cousin's mother, rest her soul, and God rest her, like she was blessed in power. She's a powerful woman of God. She used to tell us patience is a virtue.
That's it.
Patience is a virtue. She taught us. She taught us that at a young age, patience is a virtue.
Patience, y'all.
And let me tell you something.
Patience.
The woman of God was so true when she made that statement.
Patience. People used to tell me that all the time. You gotta have patience.
And never understood it. I never understood what
I ain't either.
I never understood what patience was until having kids and getting married. No lie. I thought I was patient, but this man,
Hey,
do y'all see the face? This one right here, like he pulled it out of me. He pulled it out. He pulled the and
I'm still learning patience.
he pulled it out of me because I got to a point I was just like, bruh.
I'm still learning patience. Because there still be times where I still to this day I might flip off.
Nobody's perfect.
And then I might catch myself like, oh, whoa, folks, you tripping, bro. Like not to nobody else. I can be cooking a sandwich and now I check myself. Mentally, I'm like, hey, bro, you trip on that situation, bro. You need to do better. And I ain't saying I come to another, like, I ain't saying I come to anybody I disrespected at that moment. It be like, I apologize right then and there.
He has. Though.
But, I'm saying, like, that's not an everyday thing.
I know, it's not everyday.
I might check myself and don't come back to the other person until something else pop up. Like, hey,
I mean, but we said that in the beginning.
Get your butt back in there, doo-doo.
Okay, look, we just gonna go ahead and wrap this time up because my baby is ready to get out and have some fun. So we'll see y'all back. I guess we may see y'all back later. If we don't, we thank y'all for y'all support. And
if we don't, it'll be tomorrow.
You're not even in the camera on this one.
If we don't see y'all back
tonight,
it will be tomorrow. Later on tomorrow night.
About
9 o'clock.
About 9. Because we do have other things. We do have to
still got bills to pay.
Right.
Still got shit to do. But it'll probably be about 9 o'clock.
If you guys are willing to come and kick it with us during that time, come right on in the room. Come on.
And I see somebody else that came on. New subscriber right here on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel, bro. It's real talk, relationship advice, marriage advice, life advice. I don't even want to say advice. I'm gonna say opinions. Yeah, we don't say
advice because we're not like no psychiatrists or nothing like that.
We're gonna say opinions. Our opinions. Open table. We always come with our opinions. That's my wife, Big Net. I'm Big Romeo. We signed out this motherfucker. You got anything else you want to say?
I pray blessings for everyone. I pray that everyone is blessed, and I pray that. That's all I gotta say. I just pray that blessings, and I pray peace in everyone's home.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G. Snoop Dogg.